You're watching the Lakeview Film Show with your hosts, Amadeo Rivas, Daniel Munoz, special guest, Sailor.
Hi, I'm Amadeo. Welcome back to the podcast. No, it's not even a podcast anymore.
It's a show! We
upgraded,
guys!
Yeah.
I didn't even know this. Okay, it's a show now?
So we started off as a podcast.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff went.
I'm Amadeo Rivas.
And I'm Daniel Munoz.
And I'm Sailor.
The Sailor's, she's just here for
She's
now.
our guest star.
They're my bestest friends.
In college.
Welcome to the Lakeview Film Show. Roll intro!
Hi, I'm Amadeo Rivas. Welcome to the Lakeview Film Show.
And my name's Daniel Munoz. I'm the co-host.
And I'm Sailor.
Yeah, we're her bestest friends, and she's our bestest friend.
Welcome to Good Mythical Morning. Hey, how's it going?
Hey!
I just accidentally flicked off the camera, I think.
Okay. So we're in a study hall in the library.
Yeah, we lost funding, but now we got a 3
We didn't lose funding.
Yes, we did. We used to only have one camera. Now we got 3.
Ooh.
It's insane.
So yeah, no, there was a lot of stuff that happened between the last episode and the.
Yes, I don't even know if you've seen the actual most episode.
I haven't.
A lot, like at least 2 months have passed, because.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it involves us almost getting fired.
Yeah, but let's not talk about that because that's some dirty territory.
That's some really dirty territory. We bring it up, the people will be like, oh.
Forget it.
Yeah.
We're back. Hopefully you guys see the previous episodes, Queen of Casualties, and an audio-only episode. It's a Q&A with Colby Guillory. Hope you guys enjoy that.
Yeah. Anyways, so this is Sailor Campos. She is awesome, and she is a former art major now going to psychology. Don't interrupt me.
In the world.
Don't interrupt me.
Keep talking. Just keep talking.
Keep it coming, guys.
Yeah. Don't interrupt me. All right. So recently, the three of us went to go see Uncut Gems.
Because we're best friends.
Dude,
yes.
That film is insane.
It was crazy.
It was.
I think the person that likes to talk about it the most is this little guy.
But I'm right next to him, though. Like, I'm right after.
Okay.
Oh, I think about it a lot. I don't really.
I've seen it twice now.
Just so you know,
Really?
I'm gonna plug myself.
My father.
Like midway, but like in this episode because this is really making me cringe. But what's up?
I've had an existential crisis lately, but I think I've solved it.
What was it?
Oh, I don't know. I just felt really weird, and like I was like, do I want to do things?
You have to say, okay, the best way. Okay, here, everybody, listen up, especially you, Amadeo. Whenever you're talking about your feelings, you have to be specific, or else you're just gonna hop over, the conundrum.
Yeah, so what's on your mind right now?
What's on my mind?
Yeah, what's in your heart?
I'm just really like, I don't know. I'm at this point in my life where I don't know what I want, but at the same time I do. Like I want to like pursue filmmaking and a lot of other stuff, I want to make a career out of it, but at the same time, sometimes it just pushes you away, and like it kind of makes it harder for you to actually follow your dream.
I feel you.
Are you talking about like people or
Yeah.
like money?
Yeah,
or
both.
All the things.
people and money.
People and money.
So
suck.
what's one of the examples that you could give us that would be pushing you away?
Well, okay. So recently, my grandfather, he's been diagnosed with cancer, right?
Okay.
Brain cancer, and I've been with him for a bit. I literally grew up with him, like in his house, like till I moved out during college, and every time I visit him, it's just like it seems like he's losing his mind slowly, and it's really hard to see that. And like sometimes I'm like, what's the point of all of this if you're just gonna grow old and be like that?
Yes, I've been thinking about that so much lately. And then Kobe Bryant died yesterday. His daughter died with him.
That's just
13 years old.
He was only 41, man.
I know.
She was the one that actually played basketball, right?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
No. He was on a helicopter ride with his daughter to go to basketball camp where he was gonna coach her team.
It's crazy.
So that's just like.
And after that, I was just like thinking about like life and death.
It's
what the point is.
Oof. not a light on a lighter topic. If it seems like everything goes wrong, well, we're gonna talk about Uncut Gems because everything goes wrong in that film.
Yes. Trigger warning? No, what's it called?
Spoiler.
Spoiler alert.
I'm so used to
All right.
rehab stuff.
So we're gonna so the main character is played by Adam Sandler. His name is Howard. It opens up in
Howie Bling. That's his name.
No, it's Howard something whatever. Anyways, his teeth are very out there for some reason.
Because Adam Sandler has to wear the new teeth. He has to wear these new teeth. I realized it after I saw interviews because his teeth are bigger.
This is how I win.
This is how I win.
How I win.
How do you win? How do you win?
How do I win? I'll tell you how I win. I win by being a Minecraft zombie.
Okay,
Bruh.
so Howie Bling, or that's how
his name is Howie. We'll just call him Howie.
Howie. He's
a gambler.
He's a gambler.
He's a jeweler.
He's a gambler.
And a jeweler.
In the most part, he's a gambler. The jewelry, that's just something he has there. You know what I mean? And whenever this is defined as a crime film, it doesn't really look like it, but it has a lot of the aspects that a crime film would have.
I like how his character is already developed before the movie starts.
Yeah, like it's insane.
Like he already knows who he is. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah. The movie drops you into this place where things are just already happening.
Yeah.
You don't have to like accelerate at a slow pace. You just literally just dropped in there.
You're dropped into this world like immediately when he's in the middle of owing money to the mafia or the Jewish mafia. Sorry,
The
Bert.
Jewish vegetarian mafia. Yes.
Yeah, like vegetarian, really?
No, they're not vegetarian.
They don't eat pork, is what you mean.
Well, they're Jewish, so that describes that. But
That's whatever. Anyways.
okay, so he's owing money, and
Get this: the guy he owes money to is this mobster who's also his brother-in-law.
actually, it's his cousin. I
Really?
saw that in a video. It's his
It's
cousin.
his cousin.
Yeah, I thought it would have been insane if it was his brother-in-law.
I
but-
mean, I'll look it up.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it was.
you
was
can look it up.
Because wasn't he the wife's brother?
Oh, I got 6 likes on Instagram by the same person. That's the red flag. But they're in their old posts too.
Is it a
Also-
They
lady?
have 0 followers. That's weird.
Also, something I want to talk about in a little bit is my new film, Dead Poet. I released it a long time ago, but I haven't like really publicized it.
It's a short film. You can find it on my YouTube channel.
It's amazing.
Did you actually?
No,
No
I
way.
didn't actually do that. You'd be so pissed.
I would be pissed because that's mine. That's my baby. So.
It's amazing.
Like, but you would be like legit mad. Like not even playing around mad. You'd be pissed.
You haven't seen me actually mad, I don't think.
No, I pissed you off a couple times.
Yeah.
You're a jerk.
But
He's a jerk to me. Earlier he pissed
we
me
do it
off.
to each other. It's
Yeah.
boys.
Okay.
Anyways, just check it
Okay.
out. It's on my YouTube channel. I'll put a link in the description. Anyways, I just wanted to say that I have a lot in common with the Safdie brothers.
Except that you don't have.
Except that I don't have good audio. Was that what you're gonna say?
No.
What were you gonna say?
Except that you didn't make it with your brother.
Except that I don't have a brother. So that's sad.
Well, I was there. You shot at my house.
Yeah.
And then I made a small cameo.
And you broke my monitor.
I broke
No.
your monitor.
You broke my
Cable.
cage. You broke my cage, my cable. But
Yeah.
that's besides the point. I had fun making it. It stressed me out. If a film doesn't make you sick physically, someone said this before. I don't remember who, but it's true. I don't know who said it. You guys should know if you guys like film. If your film doesn't make you physically, mentally sick, whenever you're making it, you're not doing it.
Howard Ratner.
That's his name?
His last name is Ratner.
What were you saying, Howard?
Howie
Bling?
Bling. Yeah,
Howie
because
Bling.
I was listening to the soundtrack, and the
What's
first
the
song
song?
is called Howie
Really?
Bling. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So here's what I read. In 2012, Howard Ratner runs a jewelry store in New York's
Am I
Diamond.
allowed to eat on this thing?
Yes, you can eat.
Yeah.
Diamond District, while struggling to pay back gambling debts, particularly $100,000 to Arno, a loan shark who happens to be his brother-in-law. It was his brother-in-law. It wasn't his
This is
cousin.
really hard corn. Is this
It's
corn?
not. It's.
It's his. Show that to the camera. Show how gross that is.
It's very organic.
It's very organic.
Are you vegetarian?
I'm.
No. Well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that should be good. What were you saying? I wasn't.
Somebody called me a fat John Lennon today. Colby called me a fat John Lennon.
Aw. Guys, The Weeknd is in Uncut Gems.
Yes, he's in Uncut Gems. He gets into a fight with Adam Sandler. You know what people call him? They call him the Sandman.
Really?
Yeah, okay, this is what he posted on Instagram when he got snubbed by the Oscars, because the movie got snubbed by the Oscars. This is what he wrote. This is what he wrote in his post. Bad news, Sandman gets no love from the Academy. Good news, Sandman can stop wearing suits. Congrats to all my friends who got nominated, especially Mama. The Oscars snubbed Uncut Gems, and I'm kind of mad about that, because it deserves some recognition, and they could have put more, like, they have at least one more spot for Adam. And, like, he even threatened the Academy, saying that if they did not nominate at least one thing from that film,
he would make a bad movie or something.
He would make a bad movie on purpose. And now it's going to happen because...
Dude, that movie was crazy.
You see, Adam tried. He tried.
It was really good.
He tried to make a good film.
It was really good.
And it's not, like, his fault that people don't see him like that, because, like... Sure, like in the late 90s, he was seen as this guy that does stupid films, right?
Yeah.
And then, like, later on...
See, that's why I was like, I'm not going to be able to take him seriously in this movie.
Yeah. Like, remember his Jack and Jill?
Stop. No, stop. Oh, God. Here's a poster. But that movie was just... He made cringy movies.
I remember Click.
Click was one of the first ones I ever saw.
It was all right.
It was one of the first ones I ever saw.
It was all right.
Yeah, it was all right. He makes like these cringy, like, and it's not a bad cringy. It's just like uncomfortable.
I hate it when he does that voice where he's like.
But what's that one movie where it's
Drunk
like,
Punch Love.
Or
is it Punch Drunk Love?
What's that one movie where it's like Christmas, and like there's this really old man.
Santa?
Is it Santa?
You're thinking of Tim Allen's The Santa Claus.
Is that it?
No, 'cause he was never in those movies.
I know.
It's an animated one. It's an animated one.
You thinking of Elf?
No.
That's Will Ferrell.
No, I know what. Okay, I don't think all Jews look the same.
Will Ferrell's not Jewish.
That's the joke.
Don't make that joke in a Catholic institution.
Anyways, no, there's an animation. I don't know what it's called, and I think he was in it, but he was like really young. I might be just racist, but
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's like an animation. It's like a Christmas movie, and he's like really depressed, and
I don't know. I don't know what
know.
you're talking about.
Jesus.
Did you dream this, or is it real?
No, it's real, and I know it's real.
I'll tell you what's real. Is that people don't cast Adam Sandler to play serious roles because all they see is a guy that doesn't take anything seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, he'd be doing great movies.
Yeah.
And it's not his fault. I mean, he came straight out of SNL. People just need to give him a chance.
And the Safdie brothers
gave him a chance.
Not only gave him a chance, but they showed the world
that he can do it.
That he can do it. And, you know, are you eating into the mic?
Don't do that.
Watch Uncut Gems. That dude, you have to watch it. I just feel bad because I know that a lot of people don't like to sit through movies that are like uncomfortable. You know what I mean?
It makes you uncomfortable, but that's what makes the film so great.
It's good.
If it can make you feel uncomfortable, okay, imagine.
Get some Tylenol. Or
I think what the writers did right there was that they put a problem right in front of you. And then they built it up. They put more on it, more like for example, the door scene.
The door scene.
All right, so
that stresses all.
So Sandler gave lent out his $1 million gem out. He loaned it out to a basketball player, Kevin Garnett, right? And so he needed it, right? He needed the rock for auction, and so he waited like 3 days for it, and so. It was very stressful for him, and we see this stress throughout the whole film. And when Kevin Garnett comes back, he's like, "Hey, I had the rock," But the thing is, the door to Adam Sandler's store is jammed, like, because you need to press a button to open it. It's a clear glass door, and so it was locked, right? And so they built that problem. They built up that problem with another problem with the mob waiting behind the next door.
So
and at the same time, Adam is just trying to open the freaking door.
I was having so much anxiety.
And then there's other people like saying, Howard, we need you with this, we need you with that. And at the same time, everybody's just talking over him. He's like, open the door. It's this whole thing that just got super, super annoying. And at the same time, when he finally opened the door, when he bust open like the door with like the magnet or whatever, he opens the door, the stress just lets go for a second, and then it builds up again and again and again and again. And that's what makes this film so great. It makes you feel uncomfortable. It makes you feel very untethered from your actual reality. It's freaking insane. And that's what the Safdie brothers did. They did that through the cinematography, through the storytelling, and the acting.
I think the uncomfort that you experience is
uncomfortability.
There's an emphasis on it whenever you look at this one scene. There's one scene where you don't feel that stressed out. And surprisingly, that one scene is like this small passive-aggressive argument with his wife. Mm-hmm. That's like the most calmest scene like in the movie, which is surprising because like it's
an argument. It's like, yeah.
What did you think?
No, Dan, you can't do this to me. I have to like talk while y'all are talking.
Sit down, Amadeo. What are you doing?
I know. What
got a shot of the Lakeview Film Show.
Howie.
Are we not talking? We're not gonna talk about how attractive Adam Sandler's girlfriend was in that movie.
She was really.
Like, yikes, bro.
Bro, chill, bro. Not yet. So. Yeah. Well, okay. Anyways, what did you feel? What did you like? Just what did you think? Like whenever you first sat through the first 10 minutes?
Dang.
Anxiety.
Yeah, honestly, I kept looking at Amadeo. I was like, dude, I can't watch this movie. I was like, I can't.
But you did.
I did.
You did.
But I felt like major anxiety like the first few minutes, and then like with all those scenes, like leading, I don't know. It was stressful. It was a very stressful movie, but I mean, spoiler alert though, right?
Yeah, spoiler alert.
Howard gets killed.
Okay, so like everything is going, okay, so you know, everything's just going wrong for him. And then all of a sudden, like, okay, it's going good. He's like meeting deadlines, you know?
You got the money?
He has the money. He's spending time with family. He's got his girlfriend back. Everything's going good, you know? And then his brother-in-law shoots him in the face.
No, he doesn't.
Who shoots him?
His goon.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, so what happens is Howard locks...
Unintentionally.
He unintentionally accidentally locks the mobsters that he owes money into the same door. For that scene I was talking about earlier.
That Garnett.
And then he realizes, wait, I'm gonna bet $100,000 on Kevin Garnett winning tonight's game. And so he tells his girlfriend, who's not his wife, to go to a casino and bet all of the $100,000 into like a couple million, right? And so, and that's like the money that he owes to the mob. And so they win, right? And he gets the money, right? And what happens next is he opens the door. He opens the door. He's like, all right, guys, I'll get you your money in a couple days. And then his brother-in-law's goon straight up gets a gun out and shoots him. And his brother-in-law didn't even order him to do that.
Yeah, his brother-in-law was like,
whoa, what are you doing?
And then he shoots him.
Because, genuinely, for a little bit, you look at his brother-in-law and he's, excited. He's like, you did it.
Yeah.
That's insane.
You won?
Right?
Dude. And as soon as he got shot, that shot, just, of his face.
Howard ruined his family.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
His wife's really mean though, but I can understand why she's really mean to him.
She thinks, okay, dude, this is like a Breaking Bad kind of like character.
Skylar?
Howie and Walter. They're similar in that aspect that they get looked down upon from other characters.
Yeah, but Walter never cheated on his girlfriend.
No,
I
yeah,
mean,
but-
on his wife.
No, yeah, but like his wife somewhat like she's buddying him, you know what I mean? And so does Howie's wife because she thinks he's just an idiot. He has wealth, but she doesn't know how much he really does have, you know.
Oh, well, Skylar knows how much he has. She's the one that counts all the money. Eventually, she gets into the business. Anyways, that's a Breaking Bad spoiler. But like, if you haven't seen Breaking Bad, it's been around for like
I've never
13
seen it.
years.
Yeah, I've never.
No, but that's something they share.
Neither of you have seen it.
I was watching it with Carlos and
Did you like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I know it's great. I would watch Better Call Saul first in chronological order.
I watched it with my parents. I just didn't know there's a new season coming out, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be the last one.
I didn't know that.
It's gonna connect to everything. Anyways,
Is that movie canon by the way?
Did you just fart?
yes.
And like, I don't know, just like when they like get that shot, like the blood and then like the wound, and then it goes into like the universe. That was crazy.
That's some crazy parallelism. That's insane. Cause like in that moment you realize that it's not just named after the opal. It's named after him because that's who he is. You know.
I swear to God, if you recolor this wall in the editing, I'm gonna be so mad.
I don't think I can because you're shirt. But no, yeah, because one of the reasons why Kevin Garnett, right? It's Kevin Garnett, right? The basketball player, Kevin Garnett, right? Okay, yeah. Garnett. The reason why he keeps it for so long and why he doesn't return it to
It's because it speaks to him.
It speaks to him.
It speaks to him, man.
Howie wasn't lying. In the movie, he wasn't lying to him because he actually does see the universe. You know, you do see the universe inside of the rock, and we see it 3 times. In the beginning, and then we come out of his rectum.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And then we see it whenever
We go into his cheek. They got his bullet hole cheek that he got
that's
shot in the face.
One. Yeah.
Went out like a G.
Wait, when was the second time that we saw it?
The second time was whenever Kevin was looking at it.
Oh, okay.
So he was looking at it and then like
Yeah.
it broke.
The third time.
And the third time was when he got shot.
And that's whenever you realize that it's a parallelism. That's what he is. He's the, and you could see it in the events that happen too because he's winning all this money, and Garnett's also winning the game.
When I saw it with my dad, he thought that Howie was still alive. I was like, people have been shot in the cheek and they survived. I'm like, dude, he's dead. Dad, he's dead.